the road, looking for a win against an Eastern Conference rival. The Washington Wizards are ready for this thing to get started. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. The Celtics are looking to grab one here for the home fans in Boston before heading out on the road.
And the atmosphere is always electric in a rivalry matchup like this one. You gotta love it.
Yeah, they can say what they will about this being just another game. You can see it in their eyes.
This sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. 6 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Porzingis with the block. Thompson with it. Gilbert Arenas covering. Can't hit from in close. Boston off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability. Starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Back to Leonard. Down low. Here's Carter. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Here's Thompson. Misses the easy stuff. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I did speak with the Celtics head coach. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight. He said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And then Carter with the dunk.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size, and he gives you the toughness.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Here's Arenas. Porzingis with the block.
The unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
Wizards passing it around. And the 3 off target. Boston trailing. Pass to Carter. Outside Leonard. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Eason. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Porzingis at the elbow. And Boston with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Here's Thompson, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Wizards shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Carter down low. 6 points for him. And Leonard has it in the corner. Back to Carter. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Fleming. The Wizards with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Porzingis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Porzingis has got 5 now.
Well, for Porzingis, that's just easy money. I keep going to that until they stop it. Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Eason gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Wizards leading by just 1. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Pass to Walsh. Back to Smith. Another shot. Bosh grabs the miss.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. There's the pick. Outside Jackson. Lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Jackson's got his first basket of the night. Inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosh touched it last. Here is Edwards. Still yet to score. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Smith left side. Stolen by Bosh. Johnson in the corner. Beyond the arc. And Arsdale pulls it in. Celtics trailed by 4. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. A 3 from Bosh.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Weber.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Rebound, Boston.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The drive by Smith. Pass to Jackson. Back to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Jackson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Jackson's got the lead up to 2 now for Boston.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Offensive rebound, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Determined to follow up with the bucket there. Bosh with great instincts.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Smith right side. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Chris Bosh.
And how about the strength from the young fella? Smith Jr. able to take contact and finish through it.
And there's the drive. Weber gets the bucket.
Assist goes to...
We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. To the wing on the left. Back to Smith. Washington with the rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Now a timeout called by Boston. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Left side Arenas. Pass to Thomas. In the corner, it's Eason. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Wizards with the lead. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Back to Leonard. To the paint. Can't connect from short range. The shot missing. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Wizards lead by 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now Arenas. Carter on the wing. Nice D from Porzingis. And here are the Wizards now. The lead is 2. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Outside Arenas. Carter outside. From the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Carter's got 9.
You love the confidence. Carter Jr. knows how effective he can be off the catch.
There's a screen to the inside.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And the dunk by Eason.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Porzingis. Out to Turner. There's the drive. Nice ball movement by Washington. The offensive rebound. Porzingis on the follow. And now a 6-point Washington lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Arenas. An easy 2 points on the layup.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Thompson outside. To Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Expertly executed pick and roll by Porzingis. Dropping into a good scoring position right off the screen.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Outside Edwards. And Fleming pulls it down. Washington leading now by 9. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a number 1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
So both teams making some changes here. Celtics trailed by 11. Pass to Walsh. There's 1:47 left in the third. Clock at 6. Can they get it? Thomas's shot is off.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
On the wing, Carrington. Still scoreless. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 13.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Walsh. Driving to the basket. Shot up 2 there.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Pass to Salon. Johnson outside. Here's Carrington. Bangs home the trifecta. Carrington's got the lead up to 14 now for the Wizards. Stolen by Weber. In transition, here come the Wizards. And Weber throws it down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one home.
Got a piece of it.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And Bosh able to finish.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Arenas. Left side Thomas. And so it's Washington holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for.
The Wizards, 49.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Wizards leading by 18.
Boston foul. Dick Van Arsdale. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Porzingis to the middle. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Thomas. They grab their own miss. Inside. Tries again. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. To the paint. Here's Coulibaly. Count that bucket. Coulibaly's got his first points of the night.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to Thompson. Now Porzingis over Thomas. Porzingis can't hit. Now it's Thomas running. He can go all the way. Whoa!
gracious. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Assist goes to.
How about the creativity there from Porzingis? He wanted to make that one sting a little. And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
Fleming. Coulibaly. Pass to Turner. 5 on the clock. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen. Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Pass to Walsh. Knocks down the three.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Thompson. He takes it in. And he dunks it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off. Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And here's Weber. And it's Turner off the drive. Oh, softly lays it in.
Defensive foul.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now, here's Thomas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, second team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line, Thomas. At the line.
He hits both from the stripe. Wizards leading by 17. .151 left in the fourth quarter. Beyond the arc. No good. Now Smith for three. It's off target. Drives to the hoop. Thomas with the block. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. And a new group in for the Celtics. There's 1:26 left in the game. And Weber throws it down.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Wizards.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season. And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Porzingis.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. .40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. From long range, cleared away by Carter. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Jacks up a three. And it's off. Coulibaly with it. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean,